Hey everyone, welcome to Careers Out There. I'm your host Mark Luber, and we're helping you find a career that fits you. Today we're going to learn where are the solar energy jobs and who can get them. Our guest is Eric Bakke. He's a commercial sales manager for a major global solar energy company. What you're watching is a short version of the interview with Eric. To see the full version of the interview and learn more about solar energy, solar business, and solar jobs, go to careersoutthere.com. All right, enjoy the interview. So if someone's watching and they're a salesperson, and they're thinking, I'm the best sales guy around. And they don't sell technology. They definitely don't sell solar. Should they pursue it, or are they going to be swallowed up by people who have a background like yours and really, really know this stuff?
Well, that's a good question. I certainly have hired people that came out of real estate sales, for instance, to do the residential sales. You know, when you're talking over the kitchen table, it's many of the same concepts, and you really don't need the technology level at that point. And I really believe that even at the business-to-business level, a good sales guy can draw on the resources that he needs to be successful in this industry without any sort of technology influence. It helps, though. It certainly helps to bring some credibility. But if you can't do it, you need to be able to admit it immediately to your customer that, hey, I'm here to plug the right people in with you, and I've brought this guy, and he's going to tell us all about that. And you need to know at least what's important and be able to steer the conversation with the right people behind you.
So then it sounds like what you're saying that as far as career transitions for people looking to move into this area from other areas, it sounds like they could come from a lot of different areas into this area. Is that? They
certainly are. I'll tell you, we see people coming from all over. I think it's open, and it's growing so quickly now that if you bring skills that are not here today in this market, you may actually create things and refine the marketplace in and of itself.
Now, are you finding that there's jobs for like yours, whether with your company or other similar companies? Are there jobs all over America, or are they really located in just a few cities?
Yeah, let's say 1 year ago, it was really California, and New Jersey. Oddly enough, New Jersey had a strong solar renewable energy credit program where they actually paid for solar energy. And so those were the two locations that you needed to be. Now it's become nationwide. I mean, there's not a lot going on in Idaho right now, but there are some national labs, I think, there. But other than that, there's not a lot of the market there. But we're finding Ohio is a huge market now, and Texas and New Mexico. Of course, the Sun Belt states are going to be or should be early adopters. They have there's other political issues there as well, but it's becoming ubiquitous across the United States. And in fact, I think that's the interesting thing. If you could bring some knowledge of the technology or the solution by maybe coming out to Colorado or California and attending some courses and getting into some of these programs that are available to learn about solar, and then bring that back to a state like Michigan, you may find that all of a sudden you are a really valuable individual. You're the leader. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
in that market.
Good advice. Yeah. And so would you say that in some of these states like Ohio and Texas, New Mexico, where you said there's activity, are there both white and blue collar type positions that people can be grabbing, whether sales in the office or boots on the roof, nailing in the panels and stuff like that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, from technology engineering jobs to design, sales to sell, and all the way through to actually putting the technology on the roof or in the ground. Absolutely. There's a broad spectrum of jobs available.
That's good to know. So everyone watching, there's stuff happening for you.
Yeah, and that's just on the installation side. more and more we're seeing the government funding from ARRA going into manufacturing side, right? And R&D, and that's really exciting as well. I don't know too much about that side of the business, but you see the amount of money that's being put into investing and stimulating our economy so that we have a real growth engine in and of itself that we can export. So Michigan, for instance, there are some companies that are sprouting up out of the ashes of the automotive industry, and a lot of that technology apparently applies to manufacturing in this industry as well.
So it could be a good transition for people.
Yeah.
Good, good. So let's say this all sounds really good to me. What are some things I could do to get myself, an action plan for right now to get myself going towards doing what you do? You've all been watching a short version of the interview on solar jobs. To learn more about the solar business and solar energy jobs, go to careersoutthere.com. I'm Mark Luber. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the site.